today in this video I'm going to share top 3 lessons that I learned from reading 100 books in this year. So the biggest lesson that completely changed my entire life was that you must actually detach yourself from the things that you want to do for a long term. Now, when I understood is that you have to build consistency, and consistency does not come easily. You have to do the work every single day, and there are days where you actually not like to do anything. For example, today I did not wanted to create any videos, but I had to do something. I had to take the step and try in the right direction. That's how you grow in life. And that's the same way you have to look for yourself. You have to see in 24 hours what do you do and how are you actually investing the time into the things that can change your life. For example, if you want to build a company, how many hours are you delegating to do the work, complete the process, create the systems, start the operations, and how many leads are you getting? How are you trying to nurture them? How are you trying to sell them? That is a different type of process that goes in and out. So the best thing you can do in the time when you really need to do something is that detach yourself. That's the best thing I've learned, and I've seen many great successful people do that. They say that sometimes it's not that you want to do. Sometimes if you see the story of Michael Phillips, he does not want to get up from his bed at all at some days, but he still forces and try to just complete 30% of the task. Now I don't consider this as bad as that. Even if you have a huge target on day-to-day basis, try to complete 50% of it to at least respect yourself for just showing up. And just showing up can literally build your confidence and give you high self-esteem. Lesson number 2 that I learned from this book was that professionalism is much more important than you think. Now, what is professionalism? Professionalism is something or a position in yourself where you are respectively ready to do the work. Now, probably this video is only about how to make you productive and how to make you take actions on the things that are important for you. Now, that's why I feel when you have the identity of a professional, you do not try to make excuses or it does not work. So I see my life as a doer. That means I've given myself the identity of someone who does the work. And that really completely changed my entire life from me being totally lazy. I was like so lazy, but sometimes reading books can actually change your life in an instant. So I totally believe that when I started reading, how can I change my identity to someone who does the work and gets it done. So I also started reading many books on how to get things done, and the biggest answer I got was probably force yourself to get things done. Yeah, it is that simple. It can be a little bit nasty to hear that, but it is what it is. You have to digest that fact that sometimes you have to force yourself, as you are a human. You do not like to do the work. You just want to sit on bed on your couch, have some good food, watch some Netflix, and do nothing. But that's where you have to realize that do you want a different life or not? Or you're just going to be like all the same people living like the 9 to 5 and doing nothing of their life. Moving on to the next lesson is about learning the power of leverage. Now, I can say that being the person who knows how to leverage things can literally be a game changer for you. So, what I mean by leverage is that there are 3 kinds of leverage you can use in your life. First leverage is about coding, second leverage is about capital, and the third leverage is about learning to understand how to use media, how to use anything that can help you grow audience. Now that is the key aspect you must learn. So when you learn coding, what you can do and how it can be useful to others is that you build some javascripts or you create some coding software that can help people or infrastructures in business move much more faster and become better. That's for the coding. And for the people who think capital, now when you have a large sum of capital, you can hire people or businesses for yourself to make more money, and that is one of the greatest thing to learn about. And if you want a peaceful life, try to get into real estate, where you rent the properties, and when you get stable income and also the prices of your real estate assets keeps on growing, you also get inflation helps from that. And the last and the greatest thing is media. Media has a lot of leverage when you can create content, share with other people, try to solve people's problem, be a good person, have a good insights in your mind on how you can help people solve their problems and create product solutions for them, and find the great product for market fix, and then try to sell great people, build a community, help them to grow. And that's how you create wealth, by helping the economy flow, and that's how you make a lot of money. So yeah, this was the three lessons that completely changed my life in my career, and I wish I knew them earlier, but I have no regrets. I'm growing every single day, taking actions, not making any excuses. And that's it for today's video, and I really appreciate you for watching this video. Please do like and share and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Train hard.